In a night filled with unexpected twists and explosive action, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, etched their names into WWE history once again by defeating Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss to capture the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. The match, held on the latest episode of Monday Night Raw, sent shockwaves through the WWE universe and redefined the landscape of the women's division. From the moment the bell rang, the atmosphere in the arena was electric. Fans knew they were witnessing not just a title match, but a collision between two of the most dominant female teams in recent WWE memory. Charlotte Flair, known for her royal arrogance and unmatched technical precision, teamed up with the ever-popular and unpredictable Alexa Bliss. Together, they seemed poised to maintain control of the tag division. But Asuka and Kairi Sane, collectively known as the Kabuki Warriors, had a different story to tell. The victory was not just another championship win for the Japanese duo, it was a statement of resilience. For months, Asuka and Kairi Sane had been sidelined, overshadowed by newer tag teams and shifting storylines. However, behind the scenes, the pair remained laser-focused, determined to reclaim the glory they once held as dominant champions. Their chemistry as a team has always been their greatest weapon. Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, brings a unique mix of ferocity, agility, and technical mastery. Kairi Sane, the Pirate Princess, complements her with a high-flying arsenal and fearless determination. Together, their synergy has been compared to some of the best tag teams WWE has ever produced, male or female. Their journey back to championship gold began weeks before their Raw showdown. Following several impressive victories against mid-card teams, the Kabuki Warriors earned the attention of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. What started as verbal jabs soon escalated into physical confrontations backstage and in the ring. Each encounter added fuel to their rivalry until General Manager Adam Pearce finally made it official: the Kabuki Warriors would challenge for the titles on Raw. When the match began, it was clear that both teams had done their homework. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss opened aggressively, relying on quick tags and a blend of power and speed to control the pace. Charlotte, with her towering presence, used her strength to dominate the early exchanges, particularly targeting Kairi Sane with punishing chops and suplexes that echoed through the arena. Alexa Bliss added her trademark cunning, sneaky tags, taunting gestures, and calculated offense designed to frustrate her opponents. For a time, it appeared as though the champions were in complete control. However, the momentum shifted when Asuka tagged in. The Japanese star unleashed a flurry of kicks, rapid strikes, and submission attempts that caught both Bliss and Flair off guard. Her intensity drew the crowd to their feet, chanting, "Asuka! Asuka!" as she rallied the Kabuki Warriors back into the fight. Midway through the match, the Kabuki Warriors began to employ psychological warfare, a tactic they've used effectively in the past. Asuka's sinister smile, combined with her unpredictable movements, seemed to rattle Alexa Bliss. Kairi Sane, ever the opportunist, used her agility to evade Charlotte's attacks and counter with precision strikes. The key moment came when Charlotte attempted her signature, figure 8, submission on Asuka. Just as she bridged into the hold, Kairi Sane soared from the top rope with an elbow drop, breaking the submission and shifting the momentum once again. The crowd erupted as both teams lay exhausted on the mat, a testament to the physical toll of the encounter. Bliss tagged in and attempted a twisted bliss off the top rope, but Asuka rolled out of the way at the last second. In a flash, Asuka locked in the Asuka lock, her devastating submission hold. Bliss struggled valiantly, reaching for the ropes, but Kairi intercepted Charlotte on the apron, sending her crashing into the steel steps. Moments later, Alexa Bliss had no choice but to tap out. The arena exploded as the referee signaled for the bell. The Kabuki Warriors had done it. They were once again the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. The emotion was palpable as Asuka and Kairi embraced in the center of the ring, holding the championship belts high above their heads. For fans who have followed their careers, the victory was a powerful reminder of their resilience and skill. It also marked a new era for the women's tag division, one that promises exciting matchups and renewed intensity. Backstage, the newly crowned champions delivered an emotional yet confident message in a post-match interview. Speaking partly in Japanese, Asuka declared, "We told everyone, Kabuki Warriors never die. We are back, and we are stronger than ever." Kairi Sane echoed her partner's sentiment, promising that this reign would be their most dominant yet. For Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, the loss was a stunning setback. The duo, though talented individually, struggled with cohesion throughout the match. Their egos, often an asset in singles competition, seemed to clash under the pressure of tag team dynamics. Sources within WWE hint that the loss may fuel growing tension between the two superstars. Charlotte, known for her short temper and perfectionist mindset, appeared visibly frustrated after the match. Meanwhile, Bliss, who thrives on chaos and psychological advantage, seemed detached as she left the ring without acknowledging her partner. Speculation is already circulating that this defeat could lead to an eventual split, possibly reigniting individual rivalries for the women's championship scene. WWE fans know that when egos like Flair and Bliss collide, fireworks are inevitable. The Kabuki Warriors' latest triumph adds another chapter to their impressive legacy. When they first joined forces in 2019, many viewed them as an experimental pairing, two Japanese superstars with contrasting styles. Yet their partnership quickly evolved into something special. They captured the women's tag titles that same year and dominated with a mix of charisma, technique, and theatrical flair. Their success also represented a significant moment for WWE's global expansion. The duo brought Japanese wrestling culture, known as Joshi Puroresu, into mainstream American wrestling. Their combination of honor, intensity, and artistry made them fan favorites worldwide. Now, with this latest victory, the Kabuki Warriors reaffirm their position as pioneers and standard-bearers for international talent in WWE. Social media erupted following the Kabuki Warriors' win. Hashtags like #Kabuki Warriors and #New Tag Champs began trending on X, formerly Twitter, within minutes. Fans praised both teams for delivering one of the most intense women's tag matches in recent Raw history. This is what women's wrestling should look like: passion, power, and unpredictability. Asuka and Kairi are magic together. The Kabuki Warriors deserve this. They've worked hard, waited patiently, and now the gold is back where it belongs. Even some WWE superstars weighed in. Bayley posted a simple message: respect. Well earned. Meanwhile, Bianca Belair tweeted an emoji of fire and applause, acknowledging the level of performance showcased by both teams. The victory also reshapes the dynamics of the women's tag team division. For months, critics have argued that the titles lacked consistent storytelling and competitive matchups. The Kabuki Warriors' resurgence could be the catalyst for revitalizing interest in the championship scene. With formidable teams like Damage Control, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, and even a potential reunion of Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, the Kabuki Warriors now find themselves at the center of a vibrant competitive field. Their reign promises fresh storylines, international appeal, and high-caliber matches that could elevate women's tag wrestling to new heights. Insiders within WWE have suggested that this title change is part of a broader creative direction to emphasize in-ring storytelling and diversity. With Triple H overseeing much of WWE's current product, there has been a noticeable shift toward spotlighting global talent and technical wrestling ability, two areas where Asuka and Kairi excel. The decision to have the Kabuki Warriors win the titles on Raw rather than at a premium live event was reportedly strategic. WWE wanted to boost viewership for Raw's fall ratings and generate spontaneous fan excitement. The unexpected nature of the title change achieved exactly that. With the titles now in their possession, Asuka and Kairi Sane's next challenge will be defending them. Several potential storylines are already brewing. 1. Rematch clause. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss will likely demand a rematch, possibly at the next pay-per-view event. Given their star power, WWE won't let this rivalry end quietly. 2. Damage Control confrontation. Bayley's faction has history with Asuka, and a crossover feud could lead to explosive multi-team matches. 3. New contenders. Rising stars such as Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler could step up, offering a fresh test for the champions. Whatever direction WWE chooses, one thing is certain: the Kabuki Warriors' reign will not be dull. Analysts praise the match as one of the most technically sound tag bouts of the year. Asuka's striking sequences, Kairi's aerial precision, and their teamwork in isolating opponents were executed flawlessly. In contrast, Charlotte's reliance on power moves and Bliss's opportunistic tactics created a clash of philosophies, strength versus strategy. Commentators Corey Graves and Michael Cole highlighted this contrast throughout the broadcast, noting how the Kabuki Warriors' adaptability allowed them to overcome their opponents' size and experience advantages. In the closing moments, Asuka's transition from counter defense to submission exemplified her mastery of ring psychology. Every move had purpose, and every tag was timed perfectly, hallmarks of elite tag team wrestling. Beyond the spectacle, there was emotion. For Kairi Sane, who had previously left WWE to focus on her career in Japan, this return to championship gold was deeply personal. She fought back tears after the match, bowing to the audience in a gesture of gratitude. For Asuka, it was yet another reminder of her consistency and dedication. Even as one of WWE's most decorated female athletes, her hunger for competition remains unmatched. Backstage reports indicated that both superstars received a standing ovation from their peers, a rare acknowledgement in an industry built on rivalry and showmanship. This victory marks the Kabuki Warriors' second reign as WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Their first came in 2019, when they defeated Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. The poetic symmetry, defeating Bliss again years later, adds an extra layer of narrative depth. It also places Asuka among the few women in WWE history to hold the Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Tag Team Championships, a testament to her versatility and longevity. Kairi Sane, meanwhile, becomes one of the few Japanese female wrestlers to win multiple WWE championships, further cementing her legacy. Following the episode, fans began speculating about long-term booking possibilities. Some believe WWE may eventually build toward a Kabuki Warriors vs. Damage Control storyline that could culminate at WrestleMania. Others suggest the team might defend the titles across brands, bringing renewed interest to SmackDown and NXT. There's also buzz around the potential introduction of a women's tag team elimination chamber match, where the Kabuki Warriors could defend against multiple teams simultaneously, an idea that WWE has reportedly discussed internally. In an era where alliances in WWE often feel temporary or marketing-driven, the Kabuki Warriors stand out as a genuine team built on trust, skill, and shared passion. Their chemistry, cultural identity, and storytelling elevate them beyond mere characters. They embody the spirit of global wrestling unity. Their victory over Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss wasn't just a win, it was a reaffirmation that wrestling excellence transcends borders and language. It was proof that persistence, partnership, and pride can conquer even the mightiest opponents. As Monday Night Raw went off the air, the final image of Asuka and Kairi Sane holding the championship belts, smiling through tears, told the story better than words ever could. The Kabuki Warriors are back on top, and the WWE Women's Tag Team division will never be the same again.